Now, I think if we look at the source of our leadership crisis, we have to be honest and say we've been choosing the wrong leaders. And when you choose the wrong leaders, you get the wrong results, right? We've been choosing people more for their charisma than their character. We've been choosing people more for their image than for their integrity. And we've been choosing people more for their style than their substance. Well, if you choose people, whether they're president of the United States or you choose them as CEO of a corporation or head of a university, if you choose people for qualities like charisma, image, and style, why are you surprised when you don't get character, you don't get integrity, you don't get substance? And what is it we need? We don't need takers, we need givers. We need people that realize in leadership. And I was talking to your president a few minutes ago. You know, he's done a fantastic job here, but it seems to me the measure of any leader, you come into an organization and you do your best to build up that institution, to make it a better place. And when you leave, we should all leave on top and say, is it a better place today than 10 and a half years ago when you came here? I think that answers a clear yes. And then the second question is it strong enough to preserve itself to go forward after you leave? That's the next question. And I think the answer, once again, is yes. But that's the measure of a leader. You know, a lot of leaders think that this is a game where I get as much as I can. You know, I get paid well, I have a lot of power, I have a lot of influence. No, that's all nonsense. Leadership is not about money, fame, power, and glory, as Peter Drucker once said. Leadership is responsibility. It's an awesome responsibility. Whether you're leading a family, whether you're responsible to produce a quality defibrillator that'll save someone's life or a quality heart valve, okay? Whether you're inventing something in the lab or whether you're leading a nation. This is an awesome responsibility, and I think we need to recognize that we have a responsibility. And I think, but we have a responsibility as human beings. Well, I think to pull ourselves out of this moral crisis, we need a whole new generations like you to step forward and lead in a different way, not hold back and let somebody else lead, but to step up to that. Because leadership today is not about power. Yes, it's true in the 20th century. We talked about command and control leaders. We're going to follow the great general over the cliff, okay? But leadership is not about that today. Let's get clear. Leadership in the 21st century is very, very different. And a lot of these people on Wall Street and other places that have failed us didn't get it. They didn't get the change. I hope each of you will get it. In the 21st century, people and organizations have changed. You can't lead like that. People are not going to follow you if you lead like you did in the 21st. Let me tell you 4 reasons. First of all, in every organization today, we have knowledge workers, okay? It's not the old apprentice craft system. The people working with you know more than you do. Why don't you put them to work? Give them a chance. Second of all, young people are not going to wait in line 10 to 20 years to get their shot and lead. And I say to them, lead now. I tell my students, get out and do it right now. Don't wait. Don't go to work at some consulting firm. Get out there and do it. Lead now. But a lot of organizations say, well, you have to kind of wait in line here, give deference to senior people. No, give them an opportunity. When I was 27 years old, I had that opportunity. I was able to start the consumer microwave oven business for a company called Litton Industries and build it up from like 10 million to 200 million. I wasn't going to sink the company. They weren't giving me the company jewels. But it was a great opportunity. Did I make mistakes? You bet I made mistakes, but I learned a tremendous amount. And I bet you if you ask Blake, he'll tell you the same thing. He made a few mistakes along the way, but he's learned a tremendous amount in everything he's done. And you kind of learn by doing. That's the best teacher. Yes, we can teach leadership in universities and we teach leadership in school, but the best teacher is the actual experience of doing it.